I know what you're thinking, but why would you do this, Mr. 4K? Why would you have a 50-inch ultra-wide screen connected to your PlayStation 5? Well, why not? But you're also probably wondering, well, don't you think that this is going to look kind of squeezed? Well, it is still squeezed and stretched, but there was a way for me to recalibrate. There's an option on this Samsung 50-inch monitor where you can actually try to squeeze in both left and right, top to bottom ratio of 16:9 to fit in with 32:9. Now, having said that, it still looks kind of stretched and curved, but it works, and you will see that it works. So what resolution am I using? I'm using 1440p. It's right here. Let me show you. It's 1440p. The 1440, I'm sorry, 4K. The 1440p doesn't work. I apologize. For some reason, the 1440p doesn't work, and I don't understand why. But it's okay. You do want a higher resolution. Having a high resolution will give you a better clarity detail. Okay? So you're probably wondering, well, how did you then squeeze this in? Because it only supports 16:9, doesn't support 32:9. Well, here, let me show you. All right, so on your Samsung 50-inch, you go to the menu, which is the ultra-wide 50-inch. You go to the menu, should be right here. You go to your system, and you scroll down to where it says PC audio video mode. You need to turn this on. So as long as you turn on the PC audio video mode to enlarge the picture, then you should be able to get this on your PlayStation. This will work on your PlayStation, this will work on your Xbox, as long as you use that AV mode, which is under the menu. And then you select 4K resolution and you're good to go. So let's start Forza Horizon. So I have my racing wheel here. Remember, I was telling you about this setup that I set it up in my bedroom. I have my Logitech G29. And it fits right in. I got a couple of Polk audio speakers. I'm also using 3D audio, and it sounds really good. Here, I'm gonna turn the volume. Here we go. You can see how well it sounds right now. All right, so let's start the game. First, let's turn on our racing wheel. All right, there it is. Let's start the game. Oh, we have to do this again. You know, that's one of the things. I gotta be honest. I like Forza Horizon on PlayStation 5, but this, it's such a pain in my behind that you're being prompted, you have to do this. All right, so here we go. We're back. Now, it is still kind of curvy and stretched, but you know what? It's doable. Hey, remember, you're connecting a console, and for a console, this is still doable. It still works. So let's go ahead and let's do this, huh? Oh yeah, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is the real deal, man. I originally made this for my nephew. Honestly, this is for him, so when he comes in, he can play it. You know, I do play it from time to time, you know, but I mainly designed this for him so he can play it. So when he comes over, he can play it. He can spend a lot of time playing this. Hold on. I also spend a lot of time calibrating. Now, another thing you want to do, this is also very important. Go to your options. Okay, go to your options and select where's the go to the performance mode. Motion blur, you want it short. All right, so these are the couple of things I'm giving you, a couple of tips so that way you can have the best possible experience. So make sure you go to your performance mode so you can get that 60 FPS. Keep the motion blur at short. Okay, and then save it. Okay, we have to restart actually. Hold on for this to take the effect. Alright, so now we got a performance mode and the motion blur, it's set to very low. So we can get the best possible, you know, experience here, because that's what you want, right? On this big giant screen, you want to have the best possible experience. You also want to calibrate your racing wheel. That's something you want to do. It all depends what type of wheel are you using. If you're using a Logitech G29, I think it does it automatically, but you can still recalibrate your racing wheel through settings, advanced settings on the Forza Horizon. Let me show you how it looks. I actually prefer this from the dashboard. Honestly, I prefer this because I already have a wheel here. I don't need to look at my wheel. I don't need to look at my hands. I just need to look at the dashboard, see how fast I'm going. Or you can do it like this, you know. I think you get a better view like this if you're just doing it like this, close to the dashboard. Like I said, I don't need to see my hands, meaning the animated hands and animated wheel, because I already have my hands and wheel right here. I just need to see the dashboard and the, you know, the windshield. So this is what I would prefer, like this. It looks pretty good actually. It's fun. Again, this is a Logitech G29 racing wheel. I also have a Thrustmaster T150, which I have showcased yesterday on my live stream. I only use that in my office as a backup. This is just like an entry-level wheel, just so I can have something in the office. But this is my main wheel that I use, you know, because I think Cami was asking me yesterday, like, what type of wheel am I using? So this is what I'm using, Cami, and this is the kind of setup I have. And it works for me. Honestly, this Logitech G29, I have 3 pedals, gas, brake, clutch. I have a stick shift here where I can adjust my stick shift, change the gears, keep it in neutral. Of course, there's more expensive wheels out there you can buy, right? There's Velocity One racing wheel, but we're talking like $600, $700. You know, you might as well buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? I think G29 is more than enough, honestly. If you can get this wheel for like $200, $250, go for it, man. I think this is one of the best wheels. The best, I don't want to say the best wheels, but I want to say this is one of the best affordable budget premium wheels. I think Logitech has created one of the most premium quality budget racing wheels ever, dude. A lot of people are using this. Majority of people out there you will see is using this. Now, unless you are a high roller and you got a lot of money, then of course, you know, probably you got $1,000 racing wheel, you know, direct drive, you know, which is understandable if you're a high roller and you got the kind of cash. It is what it is. But for you know, someone like me, I think this is more than enough. Honestly, it gets the job done. So there you have it. You know, that's the video. I don't know. Is there anything else I can show you? As far as the advanced controls, this is something that you want to make sure you calibrate. All right. So these are the calibrating settings that I have implemented here. All right. If you want to pause the video and just look at it. So it's important that you calibrate this, that you get that perfect calibration. Calibration is the key, but you also want to make sure that you are running performance, graphics mode, and motion blur short. Especially for a racing game, you know, you want to be at the performance mode all the time. Motion blur, you want to keep it short so you can have a better clarity in the distance, you know. And other than that, man, it's hey, I use this with Gran Turismo, and I'm using it with the Forza Horizon 5. It works just fine. Like I said, I mainly designed this for my nephew when he comes in so he can play it. I actually like using my controller. Believe it or not, this is really for my nephew. It's not for me, because I prefer, you know, chilling out in my giant sofa in the living room and using a controller because it's more relaxing. But from time to time, I use this to play, you know, like Gran Turismo. That is if I want to get like that immersive experience. If I have like that need for that immersive experience, but most of the time I just use a controller, man. But there you have it. That's the video, like I promised yesterday. This is what I'm using. But it's mainly for my nephew. It's really not for me. But I just wanted to showcase it to you. So when my nephew comes in, he always has this. He sometimes comes over the weekend, and he likes to play this. You know, my brother drops him off, and he's like, dude, he loves playing this. There's two things my nephew likes. He likes this, playing this with a racing wheel. And he loves Astrobots. He loves Astrobots. So anyway, there you have it, guys. That's the video. I'll see you guys on the live stream later on. Love you guys. Be good. I'll see you on the live stream. Forgot to turn on the brake. Jesus. Oh my God, finally, huh? Forgot to put in the brake, huh?